What's up, guys? So today I wanted to take a look at Nvidia stock, do a technical analysis. Now, Nvidia, the company itself, I really do like Nvidia. I like the innovative things that they make sure that they get their chips involved in. Think of like Tesla and all sorts of other companies. I don't even feel like going down the list, but Nvidia, they're out there in the forefront and they're really trying to be a leader in this whole expanding AI and all these other technologies and stuff that we have coming in our future. So I really like Nvidia, to say the least. Now, let's talk about this massive pullback here. And okay, I was about to say my software is freezing, but no. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so if we're looking at this now, look back in February of 2016. That's just under 3 years ago. Just a few months under 3 years ago. If you go from that up to the all-time highs, this stock was up over 1,000% at one time. And that's within less than 3 years. That's crazy. So you have to understand that when you get a massive pullback like this and a stock that's been up like that, you gotta expect it. And so, yeah, if you bought in here, I mean, you're probably not feeling too well, but don't worry. I'm about to maybe, hopefully, make you feel better with this yeah, analyzation, whatever. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so looking at this from a weekly time frame. Now, the reason why I'm looking at this on a weekly time frame is because I think Nvidia has a very great future for it as far as the company goes and all of that. Yes, we have some short-term issues to work out, but I think long-term, this company is going to have a lot going for it in the future. Now, obviously, we're going to need to look at a weekly chart so we can kind of analyze that for as a long-term type of with a long-term mindset. Okay, so when I'm looking at this chart, I'm looking for what could act as a area of support for this stock. Now, as you can see here, this EMA line, before all of this happened, you can see every time this stock pulled back to this EMA line, it was a great buy the dip stock. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3. I guess we can just count all of that. Yeah. 3, 4. So plenty of times where this stock came back down. You buy the dip, you made money. Buy the dip, you made money. Buy the dip, you made money. Now here you can see it once it broke through that line and it started trending down like this. That's a red flag. Before this was earnings right here. This was the week of earnings that we just came out of. All this happened before that though. So as a technical analyst looking at this, that was already a red flag. I would stop my buy the dip plays on this, and if you're just trading in and out of this, buy it on the dip, then trade out. Then, if you bought on the dip here and then it came down here, get out. That would be my mindset on that one. Now, I wasn't buying this as a buy the dip at this moment, but I did actually buy it here at, I think, what was it? Yeah, 242. I bought it at 242 and I sold at 262, I believe, because I bought it here as a pullback and then sold at a retest of the highs, which was around about 262. So, yeah, great little. I think it was like an 8% return or something like that. So yeah, a little something. But anyway, moving on. So where would I see this stock as being a good support level? Where can I find support? Well, if you look down here, we have our simple moving average here, 180-day simple moving average. Usually when I see a stock break through the exponential moving average, and it starts just trending down in a free fall, I typically look for this to act as the next level of support. It's usually far away from where the stock price is currently at, and you're usually looking at it and you're like, wow, that's kind of far. I mean, that's what, 124. We're currently sitting at 164, so that's a pretty steep drop from where it's currently at. That's about another 24% drop. So to get that, I mean, we're gonna need some more short-term volatility to bring this puppy down. But um, also, if we look over here, as you can see, you can see that we got a lot of consolidation going on right in here. So I would say this area could be a possible area of structure that extending this out. This may act as support. If the stock goes down to this average, moving average, along with this area of previous structure, I think that could be a very great sign of support right there. Also, I like to throw on my fibs, and for this one, because it's been such a massive run, I'm just gonna go ahead and fib this from the very start of the bull run to the very to the highest high. So lowest low to highest high. And as you can see, we're currently sitting close near to the 50% retracement on this one. But if you take a look lower, we've got our golden ratio, the 618, lining up with our SMA, lining up with, or just above. Well, if we take the wicks, let's see. If we take the wicks into factor, that pretty much lines all three of these things up right here. Oops, nah, you can't see it. My mistake. Let me see. Alright, whatever. I don't even feel like it. So yeah, you can see that all three of those things line up right in that area. So I'm looking at this long term. I'd probably be looking to add some shares of Nvidia around about 120s. Let's just say that 126, 125, 124, in that area. So long term, this is what I think on Nvidia stock as far as the technicals go. Now, below 120s, 110s, all that, below this previous area of structure, we have our 90s and 80s and stuff, and if we get down to there, we might have to really do some analyzing on the fundamentals with this company, because honestly, I mean, I couldn't see it happening really, but possible, anything's possible. But yeah, so that's my technical analysis on Nvidia stock. So if you guys like that, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.